welcome back to my channel, Planty Princess. My name is Ashley, and today I want to thank the sponsor of this video. I am literally so excited that this company reached out to me. As you know, my channel obviously has been growing very well, at least in my opinion, and I've been getting a lot of sponsorships, I guess you could say, from different companies. They've mostly been, I don't want to say anything negative, so when I'm saying this, I don't mean it in a negative manner, but they are smaller companies, I guess. So to have a more well-known, that's a better way to put it, to have a more well-known company reach out to me was just really excited, and I'm very excited to share this product with you. It's actually perfect timing because I definitely wanted to upgrade. So thank you, Mars Hydro, for sending me this inline fan combination. So I'm going to be sharing with you the Mars Hydro 4-inch inline fan combo. We're going to unbox it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, show you everything that it comes with, and then in another video, we are going to upgrade the filter I have and get it switched out. So we'll go ahead and get everything unboxed. The way it's packaged, I got it off of Amazon, so they do sell their products on Amazon, and it comes in a larger box with these two boxes in it. The box is discreet, so on the outside of the box, you don't know what comes in it. I know some people do prefer that and like that discreet packaging. So it does come in a larger box, these two smaller boxes, and in the box to the left of me here, it might be on the right on your screen, I'm not sure, but the box right here, that is the carbon filter, and then this is going to be the actual fan. So we'll get this unpacked first because this is what I'm really excited to see. Carbon filter is just a carbon filter aside from, the type of carbon that is used, but I'm excited. So while I'm unboxing this, I just want to explain to you why I am, excited to have this fan. I got, I set up my first grow tent, which is a VivoSun grow tent, and I did use an iPower inline fan, and what made me choose the fan combination that I chose is because I was looking for something relatively inexpensive. I was just starting out with the grow tent, so I didn't want to put a whole lot of money into something that I wasn't very familiar with, I didn't know a lot about. So it was a starter fan that I used, and the reason I chose I was looking between two, the VivoSun 4-inch fan and the iPower 4-inch fan. I went with the iPower. They were approximately the same price, but I went with the iPower fan because it had a longer ducting. And, I wasn't sure what I was going to need and all that good stuff. But, so anyways, that's what made me choose the fan that I chose to start out with. So I am very excited to get an upgrade going. And this fan is perfect for, getting into a better quality fan, a more advanced fanning system. So I'm excited. So here in this box, we have the fan itself, which I really like the design of this. I like that it's a more, rather than like metal, my other fan is like a metal material or aluminum, something of that nature. This is more of a like tough, sturdy plastic material, whether it's PVC or something like that, but I like that because it's less likely to rust. On my other one, I got a little bit of rust buildup going around some of the edging here and stuff like that. So I really like right off the bat that this is not a metal or aluminum material. So we have the fan, we have our user instruction manual here. And it just kind of tells you the package contents, the instructions of the intelligent controller, which wait till you check that out. That is one of the most exciting things about this fan. It's what I'm really looking forward to using. So I think that's what's going to be in this little package right here. Let's open it and check it out. All right, so this is the intelligent programming. Now it looks like this. It has this nice cover on it. I'm going to leave all the covers on until I take it over. My grow tent is at my mother's house because it's just so freaking large. I don't have room for it here. So it's at my mom's house. So when we take it over, that's when I will take all this, protective wrapping off and stuff like that. But this is really neat. It's a display system that kind of controls everything. It works as like a, remote control, and I really like that. Again, I'm just going to be explaining this stuff, so we're not going to really get into the installation, but it comes with the cords you need. So we have this. Now I'm going to pull my computer in front of me really quick because I do have some things that I wanted to share with you guys on this, and I didn't want to, I want to make sure I cover everything that I want to talk about. So I'm going to put a display up on the screen here, and you'll see exactly what I am seeing and what I am talking about. So first off, we are going to start talking about this intelligent programming. So now, as you can see on the screen right here, this is basically a remote control. It comes with the sensor probe cord and the cord that goes from the fan to the controller. That is what you will plug in here at the top. And then in your top left corner, you're going to have the alter icons. Below that, you are going to have kind of just your temperature settings, and next to your temperature settings, it will show you whether you have it on the high temp, the low temp, also the humidity, high humidity, low humidity. So I think that is really neat as well. Then from left to right, you have your mode button. In the middle, you have your up and your down button, and then there is a leaf button. I'm not sure what the leaf button does. I guess we'll find out when it comes time for this installation. But then above that, you have your temperature setting. So you can set a temperature, and then when it reaches that temperature, like if it reaches above that temperature, it automatically like kickstarts the fan to keep your grow tent from getting too warm, which I think is very awesome. Above that, you have your fan speed. So just like most fans, I put speed and fan together there. Just like most fans, you have your little knobby that kind of turns the fan speed. I like that this is actually like a set number, so you can kind of really get a better gauge of the speed that you want to put your fan at. On the display screen here, it shows a 7, so I'm going to assume that it at least goes up to 7, so that gives you a good wide range of fan speeds that you can use with this intelligent programming, which is great. And then above that, you have your probe humidity, and of course in the middle of the screen will show you your probe temperature. So basically what this does is it makes it so you can control your humidity and your temperature with inside your grow tent. You can set it to a certain humidity, to a certain temperature, and like I just mentioned, once it hits above that, it will turn your fan on to kind of get that extra out of there, which I really like. So we are going to talk about the high efficient ventilation system here. So this is basically the fan, and this is for airflow, acceleration, and smell and odor removal. So basically works as either an exhaust fan or an intake system. So you can either switch, like the way you put your fan together, like what side, and again, we'll get into all that when we're going to install this, but you can install it so it can like suck air through the carbon filter and take it out of the tent, or suck air in and disperse it through the carbon filter to get fresh air into the tent. I am going to be using it as an exhaust, so I want to suck all that stagnant air, all that extra humidity, any of that extra heat out of the grow tent through the carbon filter, and I want to filter it out of my grow tent. So that's how I'm going to be using this fan. I feel it's, for me anyways, and for my setup, for my plants, what I'm trying to accomplish and do and control inside my grow tent, that is the setup that is going to work best for me. So let's go ahead and put this aside and get into the carbon filter. That is the last thing that I just want to show you and talk about really quick, because the carbon filter does play a big part in this system. So now this is the carbon filter, and it looks, I think for the most part, these are pretty standard, like aesthetically, they look pretty much the same, and then they come with your pre-filter right here, which is this white sleeve that comes on it. Now, the sleeve works as it's called a pre-filter, kind of works to kind of catch any of those really little dust particles that are going to be coming into the fan as it's, sucking all that air out. And then it comes through the middle of the fan, or the carbon filter, which then really gets everything cleaned before it puts it into the room, out of the tent and into the room. So I think what is most important is the type of carbon that a company uses. There is more superior materials, and then of course you have your more inexpensive sort of cheapy materials. Now Mars Hydro does use a superior carbon filter. They import 1050 plus Australian virgin charcoal, which is, like I just mentioned, one of the better charcoals that you can use in a filter. So this provides a 53% open area, allowing for a more increased airflow. So I'm really excited to get this thing set up and just kind of use it. This is really going to be such a good upgrade from what I am at now. I am just, like I said, using your standard, I just really just used the cheapest thing I could find that would get the job done. So this combo goes for $209 on Amazon. That is a really good price, especially because you are getting, the intelligent programming system. It's digital. It makes it for easier control, easier access, and I really like this feature. Myself, they do have it without this, and of course the cost runs a little cheaper. I would choose to upgrade to use this digital programming and digital controlling. It then makes it so, you don't have to have a thermostat or humidifier gauge separately in your tent, because this kind of does it all. It's like 75 million in one kind of situation. It does everything. It displays it, it controls it, and it helps you kind of get anything that you don't want in your tent out, which I really like. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Mars Hydro 4-inch inline fan carbon filter combo with the digital intelligent programming display. Definitely make sure you check it out on Amazon. I'm super excited to get it set up. If you want to see the installation for this and kind of see how it works, I'll show you the screen, the display, and what all the buttons do, all the different functions and stuff like that in the next video that I make regarding this inline fan combo. So definitely make sure you check that out. Thank you guys again for watching another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're interested in the content I provide. And as always, every plant's a princess. Bye.